So we are going to continue this series and complete in lots of sessions on each and every aspect so that you can learn and execute. So my intention is only to educate you on complex financial terms, because what I have seen, like, so this language is from US and UK, and we guys are struggling a lot to understand it. But don't worry about it. We have decided to simplify this in a very layman way, so where each one can understand and execute it in the normal their work or wherever that you guys work and all right. So without taking much of time, I'll take you to the main point. So in this session, what we're gonna discuss and all. But before that, I would like to request you. See, guys, free of cost. You are learning so much, but you are guys like very confused. I would say you are not sharing this content with others. You are not commenting it. You are not even appreciating it. See this, if I'm investing my time, trust me, to prepare a one slide, it takes more than 5 hours. But if I'm doing this for you and explaining each and everything in this way, so what I want, like, one click, click and one share with your friends and other colleagues and all. And by the way, I have recently launched one course on Udemy. If you want, you can check that link in description. Course price is only 389, right? So today is the last day so that you can try. And apart from that, if you're looking for any trainings and all, like private equity accounting, hedge fund accounting, or any other training, so you can directly contact us. Thank you. So let's start to the discussion. So today's main discussion is discussion would be on all right, on term loan. So we have discussed so many things in the previous session, so you can refer that. I'll update that in the description as well. So check the link so that you can go through the previous sessions as well. So in this particular session, I'm going to discuss about what is term loan credit facility. What is term loan credit facility? See, guys, first here we are talking about term. Term, it means duration. Term, it means the other loan terms, right? It can be interest payment, it can be fees, or funding stages, maybe funding facilities, it can be anything, right? So it means term, it means you can relate with that. Loans, it means, of course, it's advance money. Advance money, it means lender is offering advance money to the borrower. Lender is offering advance money to the borrower. Credit, it means, of course, it's like a credit card. Not exactly credit card, but it's like a credit card. Facility, it means facility, you can say limit, or you can say someone is assuring you that if you need any fund, you can reach out to us. Let's say, for example, your relatives, let's say you have decided to establish business, or maybe to to install something or to purchase something, but you're looking for a fund. Let's say if your relatives commit to you, if you purchase anything and if you need a funding of up to 1 lakh rupees, then you can come to us, we'll give it to you. What is that? Exactly. If you see this condition, it's a facility that your relatives are going to offer that 1 lakh payment to you. If you need that, you can take it and then you can purchase whatever goods or whatever that things you want to purchase. You can, and then after 1 month, 2 months, 1 year, whatever it is. So it means by following the terms, you can return that amount back to your relatives. Same model, same term, you can replicate it here. So let's assume it ABC Corporation. ABC Corporation is looking for 1 lakh amount. They are looking for 1 lakh amount. So what they'll do, of course, they'll approach to the private equity funds, maybe hedge funds or credit funds. Nowadays that credit fund is also popping up. Credit funds, they'll approach to it. Other way, again, they'll approach to the banks and even financial institutions as well, right? And if they are interested, so they can contribute. But again, here if you see investors, it means it can be HNIs, it can be pension funds, insurance companies. They invest in private equity funds, hedge funds, and credit funds, where private equity fund managers actually help companies to raise funding or targeted fundings or commitment. Same way here also, if you see people like us, including HNI and retail people, they invest deposit money in bank or financial institutions, and then financial institutions they offer funding to the ABC Corp. But when they offer funding, they don't directly disburse the amount. See, here we are talking about only facility, not to disburse amount. For example, again, if you are confused, then I'll explain it in very layman way. Here if you see, we have given example. Say this, house loan or home loan, you can say. What happened in home loan? First, borrower apply to the home loan, and then bank, let's say, review all the documents like collateral, position of collateral, valuation, price of collateral. Collateral, it means property. Everything that in a bank evaluated. After the evaluation, what happened? Bank provide authorization letter or approval letter. Approval letter is meant loan approval letter up to, let's say, 1 crore, 2 crore, 5 crore, whatever the property valuation would be, up to that. Depends on your requirement as well. Let's say you are looking for 1 lakh rupees. You have a property and you are looking for 1 lakh. Then bank will of course review that property, and then bank will approve the limit and send that letter to you, because you are the borrower, bank is the lender. All right. So once you receive, let's say, that letter, so it means you have an assurance from the bank that bank will offer 1 lakh funding on your collateral. Simple. Bank will offer 1 lakh rupees funding or 100k rupees funding on your collateral. That's all. The term loans, it means it's like a home loan. So that documents will provide you assurance. If you need a funding, you can reach out to the bank and ask bank to disburse it. So that becomes your term loan. If you need a funding, if you have a letter signed from or approved that limits, whatever limits that you have from the bank, so then you can see when you want it. When you want it, then you can send letter or email to the bank fund manager to issue that, or process that funding or disburse that funding to you. And once you have received funding, so you can make a payment of interest payment on only utilized amount. For example, let's say you have 1 lakh rupees amount approved, but let's say you have approached to the bank for only 50,000. So it means you can pay interest payment on only 50,000, not 1 lakh, because 1 lakh is just a commitment. Commitment, it means it's a facility. It's like a credit card total limit, you can say. Right? For example, let's take the credit card. When you, let's say your credit card limit is 1 lakh, but you have only utilized 50,000. Then do you pay interest payment on 1 lakh or only 50,000? Of course, 50,000, because 50,000 is your used amount, right? Used amount. So we pay interest payment on only used amount. That's all. So here your term loan credit facility features would be, it's like a corporate credit card, but you would see that facility works in a very different way, and that helps companies to maintain their cash flows, or to manage their day-to-day operations and all. Most of the companies, if they are facing any, or if their business model is little complex to generate cash, liquid cash, right, to manage day-to-day operations and all, in that case, of course, what they do, they collateralize their assets, submit it to the private equity funds or banks, or maybe the other institutions and all, and then institutions helps that company to generate that loan facility or term loan credit facility from private equity funds, or it can be banks or any other even individuals as well, so that they can have enough cash in place to operate or manage their business operations successfully. And that's why term loans are very important. And apart from that, if you see on term loan, you would see where that institution make a payment of delayed interest payment, cost of carry, and the other fees and expenses that you would see. But anyways, we are going to discuss each one in upcoming sessions. Meanwhile, definitely you can try to answer delayed compensation. It means what exactly, or even cost of carry. It means what exactly and how we calculate delayed compensation and cost of carry. Try this one. You can really enjoy it if you can try, and also you can test your answers and post in comment section. All right, so we'll see that. But I hope now you got the idea about what is term loan facility and all. So let's see the definition. Term loan facility is a loan from a bank or maybe private equity fund or credit funds that you can see that has a specific amount, and it has a specific repayment schedule and floating interest rate. Generally, the maturity of the loan is to 1 to 10 years, but at this moment what I have seen different trend where the generic duration has been between somewhere 10 to 30 years. All right, so the repayment of this loan is once at the end of agreement or in installment. So you might see feature, or you might see term that every quarter, every month, where institutions can make a repayment of principals, interest payments, or maybe at a time of maturity as well. So that depends, and that's what I use term like term. And see, once pay attention and try to read that term twice, thrice, definitely you will get more insight in that term only. If you see term loan credit facility, it means definitely that institution will sign agreement and ensure that they'll make funds available in account. If that institution want, then they can apply and utilize it, right? That become a facility. Credit, it means of course it's advances. Loan, it means that lender is offering credit facility to the borrower. Terms, it means on terms they are offering. So that's how you can relate and enjoy learning. Anyways, once the borrower repays the loan, then borrower can't redrawn. So it means borrower can't reutilize it. That's what I said. It looks like credit card, but it's not a credit card. In a credit card, what happened? In a credit card, you can make a payment and you can again reuse it. So that becomes your credit card. But in a term loan facility, once you make a payment, you cannot reutilize it. Once you make a repayment of principal, let's say you have utilized this 50,000 and you have repaid it. So once you repaid, you can't utilize this if you need in future. That's the difference between credit card and term loan credit facility. It's like a credit card, but it's not. Same happened in home loan as well. What happened? We utilize home loan, but once you make a repayment of home loan, bank will not offer again to access you to reuse of that amount. And if bank has a different features, definitely bank will offer, but not with that loan. Then you can restructure your loan in different form and then you can utilize it. So that term would be a refinancing. And definitely I'll have a sessions on refinancing as well, but not now. So because we'll focus on only term loan in this session. All right. So the another thing is, if you want to understand the different loans and how it works and all, so why don't you visit S&P Global sites or Bloomberg to understand the different loans and facilities and read them. So I have taken one example here so that you can see Mood Media emerges from chapter 11 with 240 million in exit term loan. So it means this is one of the term loan. Moody's Corporation, it means that corporation applied for a $240 million loan in exit term loan. So read this, what happened exactly here. In store music provider Mood Media Corp bankruptcy reorganization included 200 million exit term loan facility and 40 million in new term loan facility. So basically Mood Media Corp is looking for a fund around $240 million. HPS investment, of course credit investment or PE funds, HPS investment partners is the administrative agent, and HPS was agent under pre-petition first line credit agreement. So it means that institution only offered funding to this, Moody's Media, and the 40 million in new money includes a role of the debtor in possession facility. All right, so there are different partners who have offered loan facility to this institution, but now this institution has gone bankrupt, and now they are looking for a fund to reorganize it. So it means rebuild their organization and all. But if you see other terms, when I was talking about terms, now here you can relate interest on the exit term loan due 2025 is L plus 725. It means basically LIBOR plus interest payment. All right. Pay in kind, it means they can pay at the time of maturity, or they can, compounding it. And then with 1% London interbank offer rate. But now you can guess, we don't have a LIBOR, then what we have? You can try to post your answer in comment section. So that will help you to prepare for an interview. All right. So the loan includes 3% closing payment and 3% exit fees. So again, this loan means on $240 million amount, the institutions will charge 3% closing fees and 3% exit fees, and default interest payment is an additional 2%. The loan is non-callable. So what it means, once you repay, as I said, you cannot reuse it. Means that institution cannot claim like, hey, look, I have repaid it, so I want to, I want this fund back because I have other expenses and all. No, that investment firm will not allow. All right, and that's what the term loan, has a unique feature where it will not allow borrower to reuse that amount. Simple. And the feature a repayment premium of 3% into year 2, dropping 1% in year 3. Court document show. So those are the different features that you can see. And the loan features a leverage covenant and subject to a cap at least 3 million. So now I would request you. So why don't you do some research on on covenant? What is covenant? How it works and all. I'll explain that in my next session, not now. All right. And the company filed for Chapter 11, which is bankruptcy for the Southern District of Texas, Houston, on July 30 with a pre-packaged bankruptcy plan, and a judge confirmed a reorganization plan the next day. What it means, that institution is looking for a fund, and if you see, actually they are looking for a liquid fund or free cash flow, and that's what they applied for a credit facility. Right now, I hope you got the idea about what is term loan and how credit facilities work. From an interview perspective, you may expect question like, what is covenant, what is loan, term loan facility, how it works, how we calculate the different fees, and also you might expect question around it if you're looking for an interview as such. Now, if you ask me like, sir, what about, so it means, what about the companies who are offering facility, term loans and all, you can see this product under private equity, you can see this product under SPV, credit funds, and even bank debt or loan syndication process as well. So it means directly you can check that bank debt or loan syndication profiles, and directly you can apply to the jobs also. Anyways, yeah, this is all about term loans that I wanted to discuss about it. Now quickly I'll walk you through different types of loan facilities to see how the facilities works and all, types and all. All right, I hope you guys are enjoying. So I need your I would say, like, I want your comment in my description, so you can comment to this video. All right, so different term loan types. So there are 3 types. One is short term, medium term, and long term. Short term, medium term, and long term. So basically, short term, it means for 1 year, you can say 1 year, 0 to 1 year, or maybe 1 to 2 years. You can you can say. And medium term basically for 1 to or 2 to 5 years, and long term it means 5 to. So as I said, recently I have seen different changes. Oh, sorry, my God, I lost this one. Short term, long term, and medium. No. Oh, what is happening? It looks like I'm hasty. I'm not. I'm just energetic. Medium term and long term. 1 to 2 years. Then you can say 2 to 5 years duration, and 5 to 10. But I have seen like 10 to 30 years as well. So that depends. So this is how these are the types of term loans: short term, medium term, and long term. So most of the private equity, peak close end funds and SPVs and credit funds, they invest in all these terms. Of course, they invest through different documentations like assignment agreement, trade, confirmations, then other legal documents and all, so that you would see. Now I'll ask one question to you, but yeah, I'm done with this types and all. I'll ask one questions so that you can try to post your answer in comment sections. Where this term loans trades, let's say in which market and what are those markets. So you can try to search this question on Google as well, and then you can post your answer in comment section. So yes, but yeah, I'm done with this session. Thanks a lot for watching this. If you have let's say received insight, and if you're happy with this, don't forget to like and comment. See guys, my channel is it seems like under what I say, like, you guys don't share, and that's what it seems like. We are doing lots of things, but you guys are not sharing this content with others, what I can say. All right, so you can check my course on Udemy, which I have posted. You would see huge value addition, including journal entries and all. If you are interested, go and check it there. I'll provide you link in description. And if you're looking for any course as such, career advice, counseling, and even like how you want to get a promotion, how you want to improve your communication, confidence, and everything, like the way I'm speaking and all. Maybe few people they criticize, that's fine. If you are growing, and if someone is, let's say, if they're criticizing you and all on your thing, so it means you are growing, that's fine. But if you want to grow, and if you want to do something like this in your life, then why don't you book my one-on-one session? Just book it. I'll ensure that your life will change. 1 hour, your life will change, dude. Don't worry about it. Just book it and directly connect with me to see. Definitely you will see change in your life. Thank you. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next session. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. You can watch the sessions meanwhile.